They had to amend the Constitution of the United States to make sure Roosevelt did not get reelected.
They had to amend the Constitution of the United States to make sure Roosevelt did not get reelected.
That was a lie.
While in a relationship.
It says, despite multiple offers from Russian-affiliated individuals to assist the Trump campaign, the special counsel did not find that the Trump campaign or anyone associated with it conspired or coordinated with the Russian government in these efforts. So he's spelling out exactly what he is clearing them from. And he says tacitly or expressly they did not. That answers a big question because a lot of people thought perhaps there were signals. There was no coordination or conspiracy.
So this vindicates the president on collusion.
So this vindicates the president on collusion.
These guys are failing. The fundamental constitutional duty. I mean, is it going to take Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez?
Can you save us, Britney Spears? Can we be saved?
They should be saying right now, I don't care what's in that report, we're going to go to town.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this.
I don't care what's in that report. We're going to go to town. Look, if I'm the Trump children and I'm having a party tonight, right? Like they won the white privilege regatta. There is not an African-American person in this country that could have been investigated for 22 months, had their family investigated for 22 months, and come away scot-free. If they did that to me, they popped me for sharing Netflix passwords with my wife. In this particular case, these grown adult children who were part of what appears to be the collusion or the conspiracy with Russia.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
These people have escaped scot-free with no indictments. And there's going to be nothing in that Mueller report that is, it is unlikely there's going to be anything in that Mueller report that's going to satisfy me. But you know what? Donald Trump is legitimate. He's a legitimate tyrant.
Donald Trump has accused me of whatever.
If he starts housing soldiers in our homes, he will have fulfilled all of the intolerable acts of King George III.
Because you just made some things about all of us that I think we all should get the opportunity to respond to. If you're going to say we respond to, if you're going to say we think, you ought to allow us to speak of what we think.
Who is you?
Special Counsel Mueller's findings are consistent with those of this committee, as well as the public statements of various senators on the Senate Select Committee on Intelligence. Despite these findings, you continue to proclaim to the media that there is significant evidence of collusion.
Sonic boom! Sonic boom! Sonic boom!
Your willingness to continue to promote a demonstrably false narrative is alarming. As such, we have no faith in your ability to discharge your duties in a manner consistent with your constitutional responsibility and urge your immediate resignation as chairman of the committee. I do want to respond in this way. My colleagues may think it's okay. You might think that's okay. My colleagues might think it's okay. You 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 might think it's okay that you might think it's okay. You might think that's okay. You might think it's okay. You might think it's okay that you might think that's okay. I don't. You might think it's okay. You might think that's okay. I don't. You might think it's okay. I don't think that's okay. You might think it's okay that I don't. You might think it's okay that later that day, I don't think that's okay. You might think it's okay. I don't think that's okay. You might think that it's okay that I don't think that's okay. You might think it's okay that you might think that it's okay. You might think it's okay and you might think it's okay. You might say that's all okay. You might say that's just what you need, but I don't think it's okay. And the day we do think that's okay, that later that day is the day we will look back and say that I don't think that's okay. I don't think it's okay. You might think it's okay. I don't think it's okay that I don't think it's okay. You might think it's okay. I don't think it's okay that you might say that's all okay. I don't think that's okay today.
Bottom line, final question. Has this hurt your marriage?
Oh, Chris, what are you, Oprah now? I mean, what am I, on a couch and you're a psychiatrist?
So far tonight, we have no reason to believe Trump is going to be charged.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
And I think of Donald Trump as the Titanic. Robert Mueller as the iceberg. Someone dares to whisper.
Someone dares to whisper. It's free real estate.
Not even God himself can sink this ship. The ship and iceberg have made contact. Something tells me when it comes to escaping disaster on the HMS Trump, it's not going to be women and children first.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
How can the president be pointed to as leading collusion with Russia, of aiding a Russian conspiracy to interfere with our elections, if none of his henchmen, none of his children, none of his associates have been indicted? If none of them were indicted, how can he be blamed?
Y'all killing me with this.
How can they let Trump off the hook?
If you don't use drugs, you can just about be anything you want to be.
How can the president be responsible for high crimes and misdemeanors if none of his people are responsible for breaking the law?
Look at my eyes. Roll them. Yep.
By rhetoric?
Stop it.
If there is collusion, or that Mueller believes there was collusion.
You don't want to believe it.
If there is collusion, by rhetoric.
What does any of that mean?
In Pursuit of Truth presents a dramatic reading with your host, Sir Patrick Mack of Maplethorpe.
I would like to take this time to make an announcement. Today, I am officially filing my paperwork to run for President of the United States. My qualifications? I have over 670,000 Twitter followers. I like broccoli. My brother, Ed Krasenstein, has 900,000 followers. I'm good. If everyone treated every day like April Fool's Day when it comes to reading the news, Hillary Clinton would be president right now. Croissants at LaGuardia are going for $7 a piece. Yet some people think getting a whole hour of personal, dedicated human labor for $15 is too expensive? Yeah, I'm in my PJs. It's called raw sex appeal. Get used to it. Your bizarre tweets and recent temper tantrums reveal your panic over the likelihood the special counsel will soon further complicate your life, putting your political and financial future in jeopardy. Fortunately, Lady Justice does not do NDAs.